One World Under Doom nears its conclusion on a rare week these days, where Marvel is dominating the poll. I am very ready to get out of One World Under Doom, but in order for that to happen, we've got to get through the rest of these issues. So hopefully things can end on a better note than they've been going on. But we are going to preview all of the books that are coming out this week here on Pals Previews. Get you ready for this week in comics. So let's talk about the books that we're going to be reviewing on Pals Pulls Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. The aforementioned One World Under Doom number 8, Captain America number 4, Invincible Universe Battle Beast number 6, Amazing Spider-Man 14, and New Gods number 11. So interesting crop of books. What do you guys think is going to be your pick of the week?
None of the typical big Comics Pals books are on here.
Yeah.
But for me, it's Cap. I don't think I think I missed either 2 or 3 the discussion on that. I'm loving that book. That book is a ton of fun. So it looks like we're getting a little more context to the post 9/11 Cap a bit. That's where my pick is going, just based on that list alone.
Yeah, you're not alone. I think of the selection we have, that's the strongest title. It continues to surprise me, and I like that about the book.
Well, 3 for 3 because Captain America is also my choice. I've been enjoying this thoroughly. Issue 3 really solidified this book for me as something that works for me. And so I am looking forward to what is in store. Um, those are not the only books we're going to be talking about, though. There is also, of course, the PALS poll, which is up right now. You guys can get your vote on and let us know which book you want to be added to the show. So this week we've got Absolute Flash number 8, Nightwing number 131, G.I. Joe number 12 with only 11% of the vote,
Wow.
and the debuting Fantastic Four Gargoyles number 1, which is also at 11%. So really, it's a knife fight between the two DC books right now.
Let's go with Absolute Flash if I had to pick. This, I think we're dealing more the Barry of it all with this issue. Mm-hmm. So a little more of that mystery of what's going on, and maybe a little peek into that.
I'm into that, but I really like Nightwing, so I think I'd like to read Nightwing.
It's got it says Master of Puppets though, and puppets scare me, so I'm avoiding it.
There.
It looks cool. Freaky.
Make sure you guys get your vote in. Now let's turn things over to leagueofcomicgeeks.com and talk about the rest of the week. I actually don't feel like this is too big of a week, not for my pull list.
It feels like they knew they were coming. Everyone was coming back from New York Comic Con, didn't want to deal with anything. Sure. It's like, can we push our 5th week to the middle of the month? I'll be curious to see what the 5th week is like.
They are flooding the market with these Age of Revelation tie-in books. Yeah. Tyler, I'm sure you're excited for at least one of these.
I've read every one so far.
Yeah.
I am in. I know the one you're probably least excited for, based on title alone. Sinister's 6, number 1. Yeah. This is Havoc and Mr. Sinister leading a team, and it includes Venom for some reason. Omega Red's there as well. What is interesting of that is that David Marquez is writing it. Which he had written. He's part of doing Unwritten, right?
Yeah.
An Image. So this is him.
Unchosen, whatever. It's
Unchosen, yes. Unwritten's a Vertigo book. Unchosen. So this is him kind of showing his writing chops at Marvel, and this fun little Elseworld story that we have with the Age of Revelation. Some of them have been fine. Some of them have been interesting, and some not so much. But I think out of these, Sinister 6 is the one I'm curious about, and Unbreakable X-Men, which is Gail Simone's story in this world, and that number 1 is coming out as well.
Man, I had to go deep for mine. If I'm being honest. Artificial number 2.
Yes.
Maria Lovett. Read issue 1. It was fun. It's a cool, quirky book. I can kind of see like where some of these things go from the first issue. That said, I think what Maria does really well is paces things out. And so I'm excited to see how she continues this momentum, gets into this issue. I'm looking forward to it. This is an interesting cross section of sexy and potentially spooky.
There was I really liked issue 1.
Yeah.
It was a nice play on like a Black Mirror episode. It was the near future of what dating apps could be,
Yeah.
and what AI and cyborgs can be with the idea of what dating apps are. Subscribe to an actual boyfriend if you could.
Right. Right. Which an interesting concept,
Yeah.
honestly. Like for where we're at, yeah.
And even the idea of putting the woman in charge of it all
Yeah. Well,
is a
yeah.
good thing, but it also leads to the danger of it all.
Hmm.
It's slim pickings for me. I am though looking forward to Punisher Red Band #2, Van Persie, my boy, and Julius Olta. I enjoyed the first one quite a bit, and so I'm looking forward to coming back for the second. We've got two Punisher books on the stands at the same time, and I like them both, so that's a good feeling.
Wow. Even though
Yeah,
one of them made you break your vow.
yeah, yes, it did.
Oh,
This
yes.
one,
Yeah.
it's good enough creative team to get me to turn my back on my friends.
Wow.
Couldn't
Wow.
help it though. It's either that or the red band.
So I want to make a weird call out. One that I don't think any of us have ever called out on the show before. And that's I Hate Fairyland #45.
Oh.
This has special guest appearance Popeye the Sailor Man.
Nice.
This I think is the first in a way public domain crossover. With Popeye crossing over into the public domain, it looks like they're using that in I Hate Fairyland with Scotty Young.
Oh,
He's on the cover. They have a guest artist on this. Boyd, I believe is the last name. But like this kind of surprised me when I saw this. I was like, why the hell is Pop Guy on this? Was this a variant? Why is the variant the A cover? Yeah, the solicits say a very special issue not only features a guest star, but a guest artist as well as cartoonist Supreme J. Fogsit from Marvel Fairy Tales and Bodhi Troll. Joined Scotty and crew on the poop deck for this good ship.
Nice. Also does a cover.
Oh, awesome. Okay, that's an interesting style for Popeye. You know, I like that idea. This is, I guess, the first dip into that public domain thing to see what the future could look like in a way.
damn! I actually really like this cover.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, he kind of looks like
might have to get
Microscopic
this.
Milton. Do you guys remember Microscopic Milton?
No,
Oh, okay, it's a Disney thing.
damn, that's cool.
You
Do
guys
you have another
trouble?
one, Marco? I have a couple more.
Okay.
The only other one, honestly, was Save Now. This is a bad idea book, so who knows if I'll be able to get it. But Matt Kent, I'm a big fan of. Writing with Tomas Giorello, who did the Planet Death things, artist on that. So I'm here to support Matt Kent in all the work that he does. So if I can find this one, I'm gonna try to grab it as well.
Nice. You know, I have a regret about not grabbing Sonia Reborn #1. I didn't get it. It's a Red Sonja book. I love Red Sonja. I didn't get it because Christopher Priest bummed me out with that World to Come book.
Mm.
And I was just like, I don't want to fucking deal with another time jumping book like that. But it's Sonia. And Alessandro Miracolo's doing the interiors. He's awesome. So I'm going to grab issue 1 and 2. I gotta get them.
Dude,
I gotta do it.
Stefan Sajic art on the covers.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
That alone.
I fucked up.
No, it's okay to admit it.
Oh, there's a Greg Land variant.
You're a
Nice.
land head, land ho.
Landy.
Land ho. All right.
That's what they call it. No, okay. That's as far as I'm going with that joke. I wanted to shout out Good as Dead #2. Good as Dead from Image Comics. This is David and Maria Lapham. David Lapham doing the art as well. It feels like a Coen Brothers movie. I read the issue 1 actually earlier today as we're recording on the train. And it very much is small town on the border of Canada and the U.S. So they have importance, but one family controls a bridge there, and the bridge is what controls the city. Really, the city only really exists as being important because of this bridge that connects the countries. And there's crime, there's drama, there's violence. all in the single intro issue, which was chock full of stuff. And I was like, yep, I'm in. This is some nice, just gritty crime stuff. There's a sheriff in it that gets poisoned. Some guy lights himself on fire. This is all in one issue.
Jeez.
Really fun stuff. It's not a cheery book at all. David Lapham did Stray Bullets, which he had done for years and years and years, which is not a cheery book at all. That is a tough read sometimes. And this feels like it's going to be a little more in that vein, but as more continuous storytelling.
Marco just shrinking.
Did you see that?
Dude, we gotta get you a chair, buddy.
That's the next big Comics Pals purchase. It's ergonomics.
Chair. I neglected to call this one out actually. Justice League Red #3.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
I have #2 tucked
you do.
away, ready to be read on this week's to catch up pile. So I'm looking forward to being able to do so in preparation for this one.
You said I got #2 tucked and ready. I said, oh shit, Marco, damn. Like that? Here on the show,
You
you're
got
gonna
a
just...
bedpan.
Price.
My God.
Prime.
That's why you shrunk down like that?
That's
You
right.
just
I
trying
had to
hide?
adjust a little bit.
He lost some weight.
Yeah. The height too.
My last call out is They Choose Violence #5. I finally got around to starting this series. I read the first issue, and I liked it a lot. I don't know the creative team. It's Sheldon Allen, Mauricio Capitella, Danielle Carmanico. I don't know those people, but I know that the first issue was solid. So now that I know that, I'm looking forward to reading the rest. I bought all the issues, so I'm gonna try to catch up before this comes out so that I can just finish the thing because it's solid so far.
Cool. It's cool getting like unknown talent on a book, and it's like, oh, I mess with this book.
Yeah, and I try to take those chances, but a lot of times I don't. So I'm glad that in this case it's being rewarded, and it's an AWA
off.
book too.
Nice.
You guys done?
I got one more.
Cool.
One more. I'm going to end with something a little further up on the list, actually really high up on people's pull list. And that's Titans, #28. This is by the normal Titans team of writer John Layman, art by Pete Woods. But this is a KO tie-in. So we have the whole idea of like none of the Titans were in this Battle Royale, the DC KO event, because they're staying on Earth to protect it. So this is what's happening with the world kind of turning into apocalypse in a way. I just really I'm kind of really interested in this KO stuff right now. So to see more context of the world and what's happening, I'm into that. Even though I'm not reading Titans, I'm curious enough to pick up Titans again.
Okay, good.
I'll report back. Yeah, we said the exact same phrase at the same time. We had 4 days hanging out together. Oh no.
Well, there you go. Imagine if we all hung out all the time.
No, that would be a boring podcast. We'd all have the same opinion then.
See, I want to keep talking, but we got to end the show. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you have a good time when you go to your LCS this week. Share your polls with us in our Discord server if you're a part of it. If you're not, join it. It's fun. And then, of course, check us out Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern for Pals Polls. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you throughout the week. Take care.